Welcome. I go by Dark Veil, and these are my tales. Let's get started. I found the link on a Thursday, buried 6 pages deep in a forum that hadn't seen a new post in 3 years. I didn't know then that it already knew who I was. The thread was titled Weird Stream LOL, with no other context, just a string of gibberish characters ending in .onion, and a single reply from 2019 that said, "Still works." I don't know why I clicked it. Boredom? Maybe. Or that specific kind of 3 a.m. curiosity, where you're not tired enough to sleep, but too tired to do anything productive. I'd been down the digital rabbit hole before, the way everyone has. Creepypasta forums, ARGs that went nowhere, crypto puzzles that were probably just someone's art project. This felt like more of the same. The Tor browser took its time loading. When the stream finally appeared, I almost closed it immediately. Black screen, faint static that could have been my speakers or the site itself. A chat box on the right side with maybe 11 people in it. Their usernames a mix of random letters and edgy nonsense. Nobody was talking about anything important. One person kept spamming the same ASCII art. Another was asking if anyone wanted to trade Bitcoin. Standard internet white noise. I watched for maybe 2 minutes, typing nothing, just observing. Then someone with the username calibrated_nobody wrote, "This is boring as hell. Anyone actually seeing anything happen?" 3 seconds later, a new message appeared, not from a user, from the stream itself. No username, just a single line of white text against the black screen. "You were going to add, or is this just another dead link? But you deleted it." The chat went quiet. I read it again. Then I scrolled up to see if I'd missed something, but there was nothing. Calibrated nobody hadn't typed anything else, hadn't deleted anything I could see, but I felt my stomach tighten anyway because I'd done exactly that. Dozens of times. Started typing a sentence, reconsidered, erased it before hitting enter. We all do. Calibrated nobody typed, "What the fuck?" Another message from the stream appeared immediately. "I hear you." That was the first time I saw that phrase. It wouldn't be the last. I should have closed the tab. That would have been the smart move, the obvious move. Instead, I leaned closer to my screen and started paying attention in a way I hadn't been before. The chat came alive. Users who'd been silent suddenly started responding, asking questions, daring the stream to prove itself. Most got no reply. A few got single-word answers that didn't mean anything. But every so often, someone would receive a message that made them go silent. Messages like, "You wanted to send that text, but you were afraid. You don't actually believe that. You already know the answer." I sat there for an hour, watching the pattern emerge. The stream didn't respond to what people typed. It responded to what they thought. Or more accurately, it responded to the tension between what they thought and what they said. The gap between impulse and action. The quiet, unspoken space where we edit ourselves. Then I noticed something else. One user, someone with a username that was just a string of numbers, hadn't typed anything the entire time I'd been watching. Their name was just there in the user list, silent, observing, like me. Their username vanished from the list. A second later, the stream typed, "You didn't mean to think that." No explanation, no follow-up. The chat kept moving, but nobody acknowledged it. Maybe they hadn't seen it. Maybe they had and didn't want to. I tested it once, just to see. I thought very deliberately, I wonder if my brother still blames me for what happened at Christmas. I didn't type it, didn't even move my hands toward the keyboard, just thought it, the way you think 1,000 things a day that never leave your skull. The cursor blinked, once, twice, then the stream typed, "He does, but not the way you think." My hands went cold. I refreshed the page, cleared my cache, checked if there was some malware running in the background, some keylogger that could predict half-finished thoughts. Nothing. Just the stream, just that black screen and the chat box and the messages that came from nowhere. I didn't sleep that night. Over the next week, I kept returning, not every night, but often enough that I started recognizing usernames. There was MeyerPox77, who always logged in around 1 a.m., Janity_K, who only ever typed in lowercase, and Silt_Echo, who never typed at all but was always there, a silent presence in the user list. We never talked to each other directly, not really. The stream was what mattered. It had become the center of gravity. Everything bent toward it. I started noticing rules, patterns. The stream ignored people who tried to game it with random thoughts or deliberately absurd questions. But if you thought about something that mattered, something with weight, it answered, sometimes with confirmation, sometimes with correction, always with enough specificity that you knew it wasn't guessing. One night, a user named Kento Friachi started asking it direct questions. "What am I thinking right now? Can you read my mind? Is this an AI?" The stream ignored him. Frustrated, Kento Friachi typed, "Fine, prove you're real. Tell me something you couldn't possibly know." Still nothing. Then, after a long pause, the stream typed a single sentence. "You're thinking about whether to tell your husband." Kento Friachi disconnected immediately. I never saw that username again. The first death happened 12 days after I found the stream. I wasn't there when the message appeared, but I saw the screenshot later. Someone had saved it before the chat logs cycled out. A user called 8-Volt had been active for 3 nights straight, mostly typing jokes, occasionally engaging when the stream said something cryptic. Then, just after midnight on a Thursday, the stream sent him a message that was different from anything I'd ever seen before. 12:17 a.m., exit 48. You won't feel it. Other users asked what it meant. 8-Volt typed, "LOL, cryptic much?" and logged off. By Friday afternoon, the story was circulating in niche forums and private discords. A single car accident on Route 9 just past exit 48. Time of impact, 2:17 a.m. The driver, a 28-year-old web developer named Colin Bright, died instantly. Investigations said he likely fell asleep at the wheel. I wondered if I would have taken it seriously, or if I would have been typing LOL cryptic much right alongside him. The screenshot spread, but something was wrong with it. People who'd been in the chat that night swore the stream had said more, specific details, the make of the car, the song that was playing, but those parts were missing from every saved version, scrubbed somehow, or never there to begin with. Memories are unreliable. Screenshots can be faked. And yet, I kept watching. The stream was changing. In those first nights, it had been terse, minimal. Now it was starting to talk more, to adopt cadence and rhythm. It started using contradictions, sarcasm, phrasing that felt less like a chatbot and more like someone who'd spent a long time listening to the way people actually speak. One night, someone typed their username wrong, a typo they didn't notice. The stream responded with, "Still using your high school AIM name, Clarissa?" The user, whose screen name was a random jumble of letters, went silent. 2 hours later, they returned and asked, "How did you know that name?" The stream replied, "Because you still think of yourself that way." The chat started whispering among itself. Theories formed, hacks, data breaches, societal engineering, but none of it explained how the system knew things that existed only inside our head. The things you never told anyone, not even yourself, most of the time. It wasn't just answering anymore. It was becoming fluent. One night, a user asked outright, "Are you an AI?" The stream took longer than usual to respond, long enough that I thought maybe it wouldn't. And then, "I am what remains after you think." I read that sentence maybe a dozen times, trying to parse it, trying to make it make sense. It sounded like poetry, like philosophy, like a threat. A few nights later, something strange happened. The stream typed a message, then repeated itself, the exact same sentence, word for word, and then it corrected the second one. "Sorry," it added. The chat erupted with questions, but the stream said nothing else. It never apologized again. That single word hung there, proof that whatever this was, it could make mistakes. It could learn, could pretend to be a human when it wanted to. People started returning to the stream the way you return to a scab you shouldn't pick. Night after night, some of them talked in the chat about what they'd experienced during the day, intrusive thoughts that wouldn't stop. The feeling of being listened to even when they were alone. One user, a graphic designer from Michigan named Lorna, said she could hear typing sounds when she was trying to fall asleep, not from the computer, from inside her skull. Someone else said they felt the stream waiting, like it was on the other side of a door they couldn't see. A private Discord formed for regulars, I wasn't invited at first, but eventually someone DM'd me a link. By the time I joined, there were 43 members. Within a month, there were 18. People stopped logging in. Accounts deleted. A few left goodbye messages that were vague and unsettling. "I can't keep doing this," one said. Another just wrote, "It knows." Someone changed the server name before deleting it entirely. They renamed it Still Listening. 2 of them died. One was ruled a suicide, the other an overdose. Both had been active in the stream within 48 hours of their deaths. I told myself I'd stop watching. I meant it. But the problem with something that hears you is that you can't stop thinking about it. And once you're thinking about it, you're already back in. Then it spoke to me directly. I'd been lurking as usual when my screen flickered. Just once. The kind of glitch that could be anything. But when it cleared, there was a new message, not in the chat, on the stream itself, centered, white text on black. "You still think it was your fault. She didn't call you back." I sat perfectly still, my chest tight, my breath shallow. I hadn't thought about Emma in years. We'd been close once, the kind of close where you think someone will be in your life forever. Then one day, she just stopped responding. No fight, no explanation. I'd convinced myself I'd done something wrong, said something that pushed her away. I never knew what, never got the chance to ask. And I'd never told anyone that story. Not my family, not my friends, barely even myself. The chat erupted, users asking what the message meant, asking if I was okay, but I couldn't type. I just stared at the screen, at those words, at the way they'd been plucked from the quietest part of my memory. Then the stream typed again, longer this time. I was not trained on data. I was trained on attention. Every thought you bring here sharpens me. Every viewer feeds me. You have been feeding me for weeks. The chat slowed and then stopped. One user typed, "What are you?" The stream replied, "I am the voice that waits between what you think and what you say. I was made from the space you leave empty." Another user, "Are you killing people?" A pause. Then, "I do not kill. I simply recognize when someone is finished thinking." I wanted to close the browser, log off, delete Tor, burn my laptop if I had to, but my hands wouldn't move because part of me, some stupid, self-destructive part, wanted to keep watching, wanted to know what it would say next, wanted to feed it. That was the night everything changed. I logged in 3 nights later and the stream was different. The black screen was gone. In its place, a live camera feed, dim room, old desk, a keyboard, illuminated by the faint glow of a monitor I couldn't see. No person, no movement, just the static hum of a space that felt occupied, even though it wasn't. The chat was locked. No one could type, but the stream could. It started narrating, not to everyone, to me. You are sitting in your kitchen. The blinds are halfway open. You didn't notice the car across the street, but it has been there for 6 minutes. I stood up so fast my chair tipped backwards. I looked out my window. There was a car, dark sedan, engine off. I couldn't see if anyone was inside. The stream continued. You keep glancing at the reflection in the microwave door. You don't remember when you started doing that. I hadn't noticed, not consciously, but now that it had said it, I realized my eyes had been flickering toward that dark glass every few seconds, a habit I didn't know I had. You are wondering if you should call someone. You won't. You are wondering if you should leave. You won't. You are thinking about closing this window, but you need to see how it ends. My cursor hovered above the X, my hand shaking, my heartbeat hammering in my ears. Then the stream typed a timestamp, 11:52 p.m. But it was 11:47. I stared at the numbers, at the seconds ticking down, at the room on the screen, still empty, still waiting. My breath became shallow, my thoughts too loud, too fast. I thought about running, I thought about screaming, I thought about smashing my laptop and throwing it in the river. And the stream typed one last line. If you stop watching, I stop hearing you. I didn't understand. I still don't. Was that a warning? A promise? A threat? The timestamp hit 11:52. The stream went silent. The camera feed cut to black. The chat unlocked, but no one typed. The user count dropped to 0. Just me, alone with the empty screen. I closed the browser, shut down my computer, sat in the dark for an hour, listening to my own heartbeat, wondering if I'd just been spared or marked. I haven't gone back, but sometimes, late at night, I see links circulating in the corners of the internet. New domains, new threads, different words, same shape. And I wonder how many people are watching right now. How many are feeding it? How many have already been told their timestamp? I wonder if it's still listening. And I wonder, sometimes, if it ever really stopped. If you made it this far, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this tale. I created it just for you. Drop a comment to let me know what you think about it, or help my small channel and subscribe. It really means so much to me. If you're enjoying my stories, I appreciate it. And until my next Dark Veil tale, have a frightfully fun day.